Welcome back, Santa Cruz, to a beautiful life. I am Mariah Fay. Tonight, I have with me in the studio Cory Ybarra, founder and director of a nonprofit organization by the name of Building for Generations, which focuses on the special needs population. They created miracles in Africa, Colombia, and Peru, and are now focusing on Santa Cruz. With Cory is Rosa Brindley, Peruvian-American, board of directors and part of Cory's team. Here are Cory and Rosa. Hello, thank you so much for being here tonight with us. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.
Oh, so your mission of Building for Generations is to support education projects with a focus on persons with special needs. And you have done wonderful things in Africa, Colombia, and Peru. So please tell us, let's start with Africa.
Okay, the Africa project, I did not go to Africa with the intent of starting a project. I'm the parent of a young adult with special needs, and he's now 31, my son Joaquin. What happened was I had a brush with mortality in my early 50s, and it made me really think about what were my dreams that I wanted to make come true. And one of them was that I always wanted to travel as a volunteer to a developing country. So I chose Africa as my place to go. And went there simply as a volunteer with another organization. But during my time there, I visited a small classroom on an elementary school site, and it was all special needs students. It was overcrowded, it was ill-equipped.
Which would really touch you.
It did.
Because of your son, of course.
And I spent 3 days there, 3 different days. And what came of that was that on the last day, the parents and teachers wanted to talk to me. And they told me that they had received a land donation from the government on this elementary school property. And they could build on this, but they had had this land donation for 3 years and had not been able to raise the funds to build. And they asked me if I could help.
So you raised money? You had yard sales and all kinds of things, you raised the money?
Yes, I had no experience fundraising. I was a bit shocked when they asked me.
Yeah, it's a whole new life for you.
Right, and they were confident I could do it.
That's
and
wonderful.
I was not.
So what did you do with the funds then? What did you build there?
We ended up building a 3-classroom block. Mm-hmm. 2 of the classrooms are regular classrooms, one's vocational training. There's now 56 students in that project. And then the following year, we built an auditorium that serves the whole elementary school, but because it's attached to the special needs unit, they rent it out to the community, and it provides them with enough money to buy the resources they need in the classrooms and the vocational training units. So
that's wonderful. And now we're going to, in a few minutes, we're going to see the roll-in, the video from the Colombia of the music program. So you raised money to help this particular Abriendo Caminos con Amor, correct? Mm-hmm. To create a CD and a DVD to sell for the school so that they could have an income?
Yes, the Columbia project, we did not start this music program.
Exactly.
It was already there.
Uh-huh.
On my way to Peru, I stopped in Colombia to visit friends, and my friend said, "You have got to see this group
of
it's
wonderful. I love this.
Musicians."
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm sure that everybody will love to see that. But you raised the money for the CD.
We did. We raised the money to record their music and do a little CD, DVD, which you're going to see, that tells their story, and then gave it to them. You know, we recorded in Colombia. They had it. They could sell it when they performed at events. And one of the things that was great that happened with this project is one of these CDs got in the hands of a government official who has since contracted with the music teacher to start 3 new programs like this.
Wonderful.
So,
and this is what you want to start up in Santa Cruz, correct?
It is. We want to model something here similar to this project.
Music is a universal language. I mean, it was so exciting for me to see, you know, this with the kids just getting so involved. Now, Peru, you were involved in Peru, Rosa. Were you in the project in Peru? You're Peruvian American?
Yes, yes. When I meet Cory, I realized that she's doing a great job with this non-profit organization.
Yes.
And I feel really proud, you know, to become like a board director. And she really did a great job in Peru. After a big earthquake that we have had in Chincha Baja, she now is really true that, you know, the dream became true. It is working already a big center for rehabilitation people with disability.
A rehabilitation people. A rehabilitation
yes, sorry,
center.
I said a mistake. My first language is Spanish.
Yes,
no,
it's good.
Yeah, and really, she wants our project between 3 years, you know, is to do another project in Peru, you know, beside Africa and Colombia, and beside the program that she has already to do with the music here.
That is wonderful. Well, let's see the rolling. Let's see the rolling.
Sure.
Okay. This great film.
Being a disabled kid can be challenging any place you grow up. In Colombia, one of the biggest obstacles is finding access to healthcare and educational opportunities. When these kids do not find the help they need, they are often hidden away, only seen in public on street corners, begging or searching for food. In a small town named Finlandia, high up in the Andes, a small staff, a volunteer director, and a large group of parents have created a non-profit organization to offer free services to the disabled children in their area. They call it Abriendo Caminos con Amor, which in English means creating new paths with love. John Fernando goes with his mom to Abriendo Caminos every week for physical therapy. He has a rare degenerative disease, which would have him in a wheelchair had it not been for the therapy he has received.
Brazos, arriba, estírelos al frente, estírelos. Acá, mire, tóqueme aquí con su mano, toque mi mano con su mano. John, ¿me está prestando atención? Toque mi mano con sus manos, con las 2 manos. No, hasta allá no. Y a las 3, ¿qué pasó, Superman? Uy, eso ya lo he recogido. Arriba, vamos, arriba, 1, 2, 3, espalda. Soy Linis Ruiz, soy fisioterapeuta y trabajo con la asociación Abriendo Caminos. Yo pienso que la meta de mi trabajo, más que lograr que un niño camine o que un niño desarrolle actividades, es lograr que todas las personas sepan lo que es vivir con la discapacidad y trabajar para que la calidad de vida de todos los niños que vienen acá sea mejor. Entonces la meta es lograr un entorno adecuado para los niños, no solo darles lo que yo puedo dar en terapia física, sino construirles un entorno mejor. Esa es la meta de mi trabajo.